so thrilled that Danielle Krause is here to speak with us. She was a student with us. She graduated in 2013. I'm not going to steal her thunder because she's going to tell it so much better than I will, but I'm thrilled to welcome Danielle to the stage.
Thank you, Casey. At the age of 7, I never dreamed and that in the blink of an eye, my happy, fun, comforting childhood would take a turn for the worse. That's what it felt like after I woke up from 13-hour brain surgery. I didn't quite realize it then, but the sudden change in my physical and verbal limitations made it clear that I was not the same Danielle Krause that I was 24 hours ago. At 7 years old, it was hard for me to understand. I was such an outgoing little girl, a gymnast, a singer, an actress, a model, an ice skater. But don't worry, happier times are to come. My name is Danielle Krause, and I was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumor in 2004. The team in charge of radiation made it clear that my educational future would be very limited. My mother asked if that meant that I wouldn't be going to college. The doctor replied, well, let's just say she's not going to go to Harvard. If you know my parents, you know that made them more determined about my future and the path that I would take. I had to learn how to walk, talk, and everything all over again. In fact, everything you see here has been relearned. In our family, we never quit. So I did everything I could, took all the therapies until I was what you see today. It took many years to get back to where I am now. I went back to my old school, and I tried for a couple of years, but it was too difficult to keep up. It didn't feel like the right fit. And not to mention, my school was the lycée français de Chicago, so all in French. Aside from the academics, the school was not equipped to give me the kind of help that I needed. I was in a wheelchair and I was still going through treatment and rehabilitation. My parents searched for the best school to cater to my needs. That is when they found Hyde Park Day School. Hyde Park Day School was a lifesaver. The instruction received here made me feel empowered. Miss Lisa and Miss Marilyn were my 6th grade teachers. They were positive, engaging, and shed new light on the way that I learned. They started at my level and worked with me from there, creating a new confidence inside me and a perseverance to do better. Miss Bobby and Miss Sarah were my 7th and 8th grade teachers who were equally inspiring. Beyond academics, I was given therapeutic services. I worked on occupational therapy skills with Miss Jill, and that made big changes in my life. But the most important thing I got was hope. The teachers truly cared and worked with me at the level that I was currently at. I felt nurtured and understood. They made me feel that I could succeed And because of my time at Hyde Park Day School, I was given a new confidence and a new belief that I could do anything. I want to thank Hyde Park Day School and Casey Sternage for believing in me to get to where I am today. I went on to Wolcott College Prep for high school, another fabulous school. I attended 5 years at the University of Arizona, studying early childhood education. My junior year, I chose the minor. I decided to minor in special ed and rehabilitation. I graduated cum laude, and I'm now working as critically challenged students move forward and succeed the same way that I did at Hyde Park Day School. The message that I would like to instill upon you all is that no matter what your child's learning difference or disability is, never let them give up. Just okay. Let them paint the picture that they want for their future. How do they want it to look? We can do anything that we believe we can do. The steps I hope that will lead your child to success is find the right tools, the right teachers, and the right therapies, the right role models, and they can make anything possible. That's what Hyde Park Day School gave me. Remember that no matter what kind of hand your child has been dealt, it's how they play the cards that count. And I played to succeed. In closing, with the amazing guidance and care at Hyde Park Day School, I know any student can too.